Hey guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. I am out doing a virtual test drive on a 2009 Nissan Altima, and right now we have two of these. So this is the one with 167,000 miles. If you've never been on my virtual test drive before, the way it works is I drive the vehicle on video and I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel to give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat without actually being in the driver's seat. I'm not a mechanic, and this is not meant to be a 182-point inspection. Rather, this is meant to be a sneak peek into how the vehicle drives and any potential issues I notice as we're going along. So we'll take a look around the vehicle, we'll take a look under the hood, and then we'll go for a drive. Let's see. Find my hood release. All right. Let's do this thing. All right, like I said, we just got this at the auction. I don't know, today's Thursday, so we just got it 2 days ago. I drove it up to the auction, but this is the first time I've actually taken it on a longer drive. The body looks pretty decent. I don't really see any rust or dents to speak of. The tires are not the greatest. They're above the wear bars, but probably at about 30%. Over here, rear tires are better. Probably about 45%, something like that. So they're not perfect, but they'll get you by. Looks like the gas tank is just a little bit off kilter. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a hinge loose or something like that. Maybe looks like maybe it has a little bit of a dent in it. I don't know. To be honest, I just wanted to point that out. I try and give everybody all the information that I have, all the information that I see, and then I let you make your own choice about what is important and what's not. Some people might be like, nope, I don't want a dent in the gas tank. You can see here there's a spare tire on this side, and I know that there is a hubcap in there. Well, maybe that's not a spare tire. Maybe that's just a steel wheel. So maybe the hubcap just came off. Let me see. No, that's a full-size tire. Well, no, it's not. That's a donut. Sorry, I'm going back and forth with myself. I'm fighting with myself. So that tells you how intelligent I am. But I don't see any other rust on this. I was going to go over and push the trunk button and see if maybe the old wheel was in the trunk. But I'll walk you around first. I mean, it doesn't look like it's in bad condition at all. We do have, sitting here, look, I'm going to show you a little bit of a crack right here. Goes across the window, and it goes up right here. So if you are in a state where windshields are an issue, be sure to know that, and be sure to include that in the cost of the vehicle, so you know to repair it. Here is the motor. The trunk release and see if we've got a tire in there. Where is the trunk release? There it is. So let's see. What is that button? There's some button down there. I don't know what that is. It goes in. I wonder if that just means the trunk is open. I don't know. We'll see if it goes off when I shut the trunk. Okay. Let's look in here. Okay, no wheel in the trunk. So right now there's a spare tire on there. I don't know if we'll get I know you can get like a wheel from a salvage yard or something. I don't know if that's something we'll do. We'll check into it. Maybe we have one. But for now, at the time of this video, it has a spare on it. You can always check the description. Like I tell people, we do one video and then the description can be updated as frequently as we want. We do have a hubcap in here. So when we get a wheel, the hubcap won't be a problem. It will match. So we can update the description as much as we want. So if things change, like if we get a wheel for this, or if we find out anything else or something changes, we always put it in the description. And so if you pair the two of them together, you'll get the best indication of what the car is and how it changes throughout whatever. You'll see it does have the push button start. And I have 3 keys for that, which is really cool because those are expensive keys. So that's a cool thing to have. We have, see, that's my seatbelt light, tire pressure light. That's obviously going to be on because we've got a donut on there. Check engine light, and then that little triangle, I think that, okay, that's a warning because we've got low washer fluid. Let's see if I can figure out where the info stuff is. I wonder if this will scroll through it. Nope, that scrolls through the miles. So we've got 167,122 miles, and that just scrolls through trip A and trip B. But it's gotta be, let's see, what's this? Okay, 22 miles per gallon, 99 miles left. I don't know, how do you, okay, let's see what that does. I don't know what all these are, guys. Let's see where to go to. Okay, detail, let's see. Okay, so the warning on there is low washer fluid is all it is. I was trying to go through there and see what else was there, but I didn't see anything else there. So, there's that. We're going to go for a drive. Put my seatbelt on, and that gets rid of the seatbelt light. Oh, I gotta do my radio. You can hear it's working. I've got it on. Let me turn it off so I can hear things. The heat is on. It's working just fine. It's blowing out warm. Let's see. Let's turn the AC on. Max AC. Let's see what we've got. And that's blowing out cold. I tell people that testing air conditioning in the winter is kind of a crapshoot. I'm gonna turn this, because it's cold outside. It's 48 degrees outside. So it could be blowing off cold air from outside, or it could be actually cooling the air and blowing the air. I don't know. It's hard to test. I tell people it's hard to test AC in the winter, and it's hard to test heat in the summer, but we'll do the best we can. It feels like cold air, so we'll take that as it is. Passenger side window works. Rear passenger side window works. Rear driver's side window works. And then the driver's side window works. So, and I forgot my little mirror, camera, phone holder doohickey in the other car. So we're going to hold it as we drive. And this one has, like, I know this is almost a common thing now. People who want to drive automatic, they've got your regular park, reverse, neutral drive. But if you want to drive stick shift, stick it over there, and then you can shift up and down like stick shift. It's easier because you don't have to press in the clutch, but I don't know. I hate stick shift because I'm bad at it. So obviously, because I'm bad at something, I hate it. You know, it's kind of how it goes. But for people who want to drive stick shift, you get the extra, you know, maybe 5 miles a gallon if you're good at it. So there's that, and that's almost a common thing in a lot of cars now. It's just because, I don't know if it gives people more control and they like control. I don't know. But it's there. So there you go. If you ask him for a stick shift car, I got a stick shift car. Left turn signal works. Right turn signal works. I don't have to actually get over when I put on my turn signal, but I do. So people behind me probably think I'm crazy going from lane to lane. Windshield wipers work. The fluid on the windshield wipers work. Worst time to find out that those don't work is when you're in a rainstorm and your windshield wipers don't come on. I've actually had that happen before. It's lots of fun. It's driving well. Went up that hill just fine. Didn't have any hesitations or issues or anything like that. I don't hear any suspension noise. Let's see if I can get the cruise on. There we go. Let's see down here. I've got my cruise set. I know that's kind of blurry, but it's cruise set right at 60. Like I said, it's driving smooth. Brakes are good and solid, no grinding, no vibration. They're really responsive, like immediately you push on the brakes and they are there. And turning, there's no CV axle noise or ball joint noise. I try and make a couple hard turns and just see, just try and see if there's any noises when I do different things. There is virtually no play in the steering wheel, so it feels like your front suspension is pretty tight. There's no wiggling or wobbling or anything like that. So this runs and drives really well. And like I said, it's got the 3 keys, which is a plus for any of those expensive key cars. They're just good to have those extra keys. So everything seems to work. The things you need to be looking out for on this car is if we don't replace that tire, you know, you can drive on it, or at some point it's going to need a new wheel. You can usually pick those up from a salvage yard. It's a steel wheel, so probably for less than 25 bucks. And then a tire you can probably get for less than 100 bucks. So you know, you could, if it's something that you're taking this on the highway a lot, you probably want to get that on pretty quickly. And like I said, we might do it, so check your description, and we'll see. It might change. So this is the very first video. Like I said, this is day 2 of us owning it. So this is the rawest form of the car. But so there's that. There's a check engine light. If you want to bring your one directional code reader, you can do that. You can see what that check engine light is. Obviously there's a tire light on. That's probably because of the spare tire on there. There's also a chance that one or more sensors is not working. Some people like those tire sensors to work. Some people don't really care. So that is all a preference thing. So there's that. If you guys have any other questions, you can shoot me a message on Facebook. I try to get to those messages once every 24 hours. I get about 200 of them a day, so please give me some grace. But otherwise, if you want an answer quicker than that, you can text me on my cell phone. My cell phone is 309-267-7200, and I will try and get you answers. That's just a quicker way for me to get the question, and sometimes I can answer questions really easily. Sometimes I have to wait till I come to the lot to get you an answer. It all kind of depends, but shoot me your messages. I will see what I can do to answer them, and we'll see you guys when you get here. Thanks, guys.